Yes, and on the North Shore as well, things are starting to get intense. Mike McDaniel is there, and I believe Mike has some more information on possible tornado action that we were seeing in the Slidell area.
Yeah. Hey, Mike.
Hey there, yeah, we've kind of been following that in real time here at the Emergency Operations Center in downtown Covington. The last time you checked in with us, though, we were down at the lakefront in Mandeville. That's when those outer bands in the rain started to come in spurts with this storm associated. But now that we have moved up to downtown Covington, it's more of the steady rain now. Now, just in the dry from the lakefront up here, that's about 10, 11 miles on 190, we saw maybe a handful of cars in that process. And that's some good news because it says that folks are paying attention to what parish leaders have been saying up here, and that is to stay off the roads and stay home during this storm. With us now is Michael Vinsanau with the parish, just to kind of give us an update of where we are now and how things, if at all, have changed over the last few hours since we last spoke.
Well, if you look behind us, Francine has made her way to St. Tammany Parish. We had the tornado warning just a couple of minutes ago over in Slidell, the Eden Isles area, into Lacombe. And that's kind of what we're expecting for the next couple of hours. This is just the beginning of the impacts. The heavy stuff's just getting here, the rain, the wind, all the things that we've expected and we've told our citizens about for the last couple of days. The word that we're spreading now is just to stay where you are until tomorrow morning. I mean, by the time this threat is gone in St. Tammany Parish, it's going to be dark outside. There may be trees down, power lines down. It's just not going to be safe. It just doesn't make sense to go out. So the message now is to stay where you are until tomorrow morning. As soon as the sun rises, our crews are going to hit the pavement, hit the road. They're going to get out there and push the debris aside if there is any. Hopefully there's not, but we're going to plan as if there will be and try to get St. Tammany back open as fast as possible.
Those tornado warnings, as well as any tornadoes in general, as well as storm surge, have really been points of things that you guys are really watching around here. Is that still the main overarching areas that you guys are looking at?
Well, yeah, and tornado warnings, major concerns. Look just back in April earlier this year how hard hit the Slidell community was with the tornado. So it's something that's all too known. It's known well, and it's a familiar feeling. But you know, here in St. Tammany Parish, we're known for our beautiful landscape. But when strong winds and tornadoes come to towns, those trees can get toppled, they get knocked over, and it can turn into life-changing situations pretty quickly. So we've always told our citizens, you know, be prepared for the heavy wind. Yes, most people know about the storm surge. If you live in those coastal areas, you know what 4 to 6 feet or a predicted 4 to 6 feet of a storm surge would be, but you can't prepare for heavy winds and possible tornadoes because you just don't know what it's going to do. And that's the case with anywhere, but especially here in a heavily treed community like St. Tammany Parish.
And what type of staging have you done to prepare for all of this?
It's the last couple of days we've, again, went and pumped ponds, fueled up our fleet, but the thing today was to strategically place our crews all around the parish so we have to respond. It doesn't make sense for us to have all of our excavators and bulldozers in one spot. We've placed them all around the parish. Our crews will wake up tomorrow and be ready to hit the road. And it's not just public works, but also our engineering crews, our utilities crews. Everybody who's an essential crew will be ready to go tomorrow morning. And we're doing the same thing that our utility providers do, like Cleco, Washington St. Tammany Electric, and Entergy. They also place their power crews out there. So if there is a power outage, they're going to get out there as fast as possible, which really stresses the importance of staying off the roads tomorrow morning. If there is debris, we're going to get out there and push it off the road so the utility companies can come in and restore power to the community. If there's cars on the road, people are going out sightseeing, it's going to take us even longer to get that to happen. So please just bear with us, be patient through this. We're so tired of the word resilience in Southeast Louisiana, but it's just the case again, and we need our folks to be patient as we work through this.
Let's talk about emergencies that may happen or arise during the storm. Should folks find themselves in one, what should they be doing?
Well, if there's an emergency and you feel like you need assistance, this emergency number is 911. Call 911 if you need that assistance. We have stood up our emergency operations center. We're on activation mode earlier this morning. We're making sure that we're ready to go. We're going to respond. The phone number here is 985-898-2700. Again, that's 985-898-2700. If you feel like you need to give us a call, if there's a tree down, if there's something you saw, give us a call. That's why we have crews here. They're ready to answer that call and be ready to assist our neighbors. Or go to our website. It's stpgov.org/storm. Again, that's stpgov.org/storm. All of our resources are available there. It's just trying to make sure that our citizens have what they need to make it through this.
Michael Vinsanau, St. Tammany Parish, appreciate you being with us, sir. I know you got a lot to do back in the EOC.
Thank you. Thanks for all you do.
And of course, just one time again, folks are being told and advised to please stay inside, do not go out and about in the storm, because as he was just talking about, the storm is finally here on the North Shore, pushing into St. Tammany Parish as well as neighboring Tangipahoa Parish at this point. The rain is starting to pick up around here, so is the wind, and we still have hours to go for Hurricane Francine. Live in downtown Covington, Mike McDaniel, WWL Louisiana. Ladies.
Mike, thank you so much.